Welcome back to the channel, folks. So I got some sad news for everyone. kingcobraJFS has passed away. For those who aren't aware of him, he was what the internet called a lolcow. For those unfamiliar with the term, lolcows are people that make complete fools out of themselves on the internet, and people laugh at them and poke and prod them to rile them up. They're essentially the modern day version of like the village idiot, and King Cobra was one of them. He would film himself in his apartment making interesting dishes in homemade alcohol, and also having terrible oral hygiene, like god damn. But it was announced he has passed away. What really sucks is that his own dad found him in his apartment blue at the lips, and when police came to investigate, there was nothing they could do. Now, I didn't know much about King Cobra compared to other lolcows on the internet. He just seemed like an eccentric goth dude that just wanted to put himself on the internet. Now, I didn't know much about King Cobra compared to other lolcows on the internet. He just seemed like an eccentric goth dude that just wanted to put himself on the internet. And since he looked odd and had weird habits, people rolled in to troll him, which he obviously didn't like. Now, he wasn't perfect. As I said, I didn't know much about him, but one thing I do know that he did was he had a pet praying mantis, and when it died, he covered it in hot glue and stuck it to a scepter, which, Jesus Christ, dude. But compared to the rogues gallery that is other lolcows on the internet, he was far from the worst. He did have a lot of personal demons he was dealing with. He had a bad habit of eating disgusting, borderline inedible food. He was a chronic alcoholic, and it got to the point he needed it in his system to even function. And the trolls also fueled his addiction by sending him money so he could buy more drinks. And he was pretty much wasted in every video he made. He also picked up the habit of huffing air duster, which you shouldn't do for obvious reasons.
Although I gotta be some kind of fucking freak of nature, because one time I literally inhaled 5 whole 10-ounce cans of air duster in one day, and I didn't die from it.
But he did live life on his own terms, and had a carefree fuck it attitude, and played by his own rules, didn't pull any punches to what kind of personality he had, and he was entertaining. Granted, sometimes not for the right reasons, or the reasons he intended, but at the end of the day, he was a unique individual and was pretty comfortable with it. He was far more unique than most people I've seen on the internet, but it always sucks seeing someone go through addiction, and it sucks even more when that addiction is what leads to their death. He was also 34 when he passed, so he was gone way too soon. My heart goes out to his dad. I cannot imagine what he is feeling right now. No parent should have to outlive their kid, and I honestly wish him all the best going through this.
Hello, I'm Josh's dad, and there's a lot of rumors going around, so I wanted to make a video for Josh. I went to Josh's house yesterday to take him to the doctor, and when I got there, he was sleeping. I tried to wake him up. He was not responsive or breathing. I realized that his lips were blue, and I tried to revive him, but he was already dead. I got on today to delete all of his social media, because fuck you is how I'm feeling. But I realized that would not be fair to his fans, and it's certainly nothing he would want.
Also, I gotta say this, leave the dude alone. I understand people want to send, heartfelt messages to him, but leave the dude alone for a while and let him grieve. Like, he walked in on his son dead. Like, just let him be. I will say King Cobra is probably the only lolcow I've seen the internet genuinely mourn their passing, and that says something because a lot of lolcows are disgusting people. No one is going to mourn Chris Chan or Cyrax or Andy Ditch when they go. But King Cobra was leagues better than any other lolcow I've seen. He was just a goth dude that loved Ozzy Osbourne, and those two are probably rocking out right now. But to wrap this video up, rest in peace, Cobra. You were a carefree soul, and while you had some problems in your life and you weren't perfect, at the end of the day, no one is perfect, and god damn it, you were better than most. Rock on, dude.